In December 1975, George and Kathy Lutz, along with their 3 children, moved into a beautiful Dutch colonial house at 112 Ocean Avenue in Amityville, New York. It was their dream home, complete with a large backyard, a boathouse by the water, and plenty of space for their growing family. The price was right, and the house seemed like a perfect place to start a new chapter in their lives. However, the house had a dark history. Just a year earlier, the previous owner, Ronald DeFeo Jr., had brutally murdered his parents and 4 siblings in their sleep. The crime had shocked the community, and although the house had been sold at a steep discount, many locals believed that it was cursed. But George and Kathy, like many others, dismissed these rumors. They were hopeful, ready to create a happy home. The first few days when the Lutz family first moved in, everything seemed perfect. The house, though large and slightly old-fashioned, felt warm and inviting. They spent the first few days unpacking, settling into their new life, and enjoying the quiet neighborhood. However, it didn't take long before things began to feel off. The first sign of something strange was a pervasive coldness. Despite the central heating being on, certain rooms in the house remained icy, especially the room at the top of the stairs. This room, according to later reports, seemed to be the epicenter of the strange activity that would soon escalate. Things became even more unsettling when Kathy began to notice a strange, foul odor that lingered throughout the house. It was a musty, pungent smell, something akin to rotting garbage or decaying flesh. No matter how much they cleaned or aired out the house, the stench remained. At night, George would wake up around 3:15 a.m. without explanation. This was the exact time Ronald DeFeo Jr. had killed his family. It became a recurring event. Every night, George would wake at the same time, often feeling a deep sense of dread, as if something terrible was about to happen. The supernatural encounters as days turned into weeks, the Lutz family began experiencing more paranormal phenomena. Kathy's dreams became vivid and terrifying. She would often dream of a large, red-eyed pig-like creature called Jody, which would appear outside the windows of the house, watching her. In some instances, she woke up to find the pig's glowing eyes staring at her from the yard. George also began to act strangely. He became moody and irritable, his personality shifting dramatically. He had always been a calm and rational man, but now he often found himself filled with an unexplainable rage. He felt an overwhelming presence in the house, one that seemed to push him to do things he wouldn't ordinarily consider. One evening, while George was chopping wood in the backyard, he heard a voice whispering his name. He turned, expecting to see Kathy, but there was no one there. He heard it again more insistently, and when he looked around, he saw only the trees swaying in the wind. The voice, though, was unmistakable. The children weren't immune to the house's sinister grip either. The twins, John and Christopher, began to claim that they saw strange figures in their bedroom at night. They described a large, shadowy figure that moved around the room, sometimes standing in the doorway, staring at them. Their older sister, Missy, had her own unsettling experiences. She reported having conversations with an invisible friend named Jody, the same creature Kathy had dreamed about.